Hello, everybody. My name is Carol McCloud, and I'm a children's book author. And today I am so excited to be reading to you one of my favorite books titled, Will You Fill My Bucket? Question mark. And I love this book, and here's one reason why. Because it's not only for children, it's for parents and grandparents. And it reminds us that children ask this question every day, will you fill my bucket? And it also shows that love is the same no matter where you live in the world. And that's stated in our subtitle, Daily Acts of Love Around the World. And I wrote this book with my BFF, Karen Wells, who I've known since high school. And it's so beautifully illustrated by Penny Weber. So let's get started and see children from all around the world. Children around the world ask, will you fill my bucket and make me happy too? Will you fill my bucket with the love that comes from you? And you can see here that there are boys and girls from all over the world, and they all have a bucket that is facing up, waiting to be filled with these beautiful hearts and stars from the people who love them. Will you fill my bucket and hold me on your lap? Will you fill my bucket and kiss me at my nap? Will you fill my bucket and push me on the swing? Will you fill my bucket and clap and dance and sing? So many ways to fill buckets. Will you fill my bucket and snuggle cheek to cheek? Will you fill my bucket and play hide and go seek? Will you fill my bucket and keep me by your side? Will you fill my bucket and take me for a ride? Will you fill my bucket and hug me in your arms? Will you fill my bucket and laugh at all my charms? Will you fill my bucket and show me what to do? Will you fill my bucket and tell me I love you? And one by one, the answer is yes, I will fill your bucket and hold you on my lap. Yes, I will fill your bucket and kiss you at your nap. Yes, I will fill your bucket and push you on the swing. Yes, I will fill your bucket and clap and dance and sing. Yes, I will fill your bucket and snuggle cheek to cheek. Yes, I will fill your bucket and play hide and go seek. Yes, I will fill your bucket and keep you by my side. Yes, I will fill your bucket and take you for a ride. Yes, I will fill your bucket and hug you in my arms. Yes, I will fill your bucket and laugh at all your charms. Yes, I will fill your bucket and show you what to do. Yes, I will fill your bucket and tell you I love you. Just listen and you will hear these words. I want to fill your bucket, and it fills my bucket too. when I show you that I love you, because I truly do. Isn't that a beautiful book that reminds us that love is the same, and children need their little buckets filled? And here's another reason that this is one of my favorite books, because it reminds me to say yes more often. Don't say no, or maybe later, or I'm too busy. Say yes more often and fill those little buckets, because those little buckets need filling. And that's what makes great bucket fillers and great bucket filling families. Thank you for listening to me as I read the book, Will You Fill My Bucket? And I hope it filled your bucket